Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to a farm from scratch. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you all had a safe, wonderful, and successful Easter holiday weekend. And for those of you who are on vacation this week, I hope you're enjoying your vacation. I know all the kids are in my area. So that being said, last episode, before I go there, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you are a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all here. And as usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. So in the last episode, we cut the grass and picked it up from over here by our hayloft. This is all nicely cut. You don't have to worry about it. I finished picking that up. I had the episode recorded, this week's episode recorded, but then I ended up having to redo it again. So I finished off picking up all of that over there that we didn't get on camera, and I took that up and sold it. And so today what I want to do is go ahead and finish up cutting the grass around our garage, our equipment shed, and getting that picked up and up to the barn as well, and sold as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and grab our coffee, our donuts, our egg McMuffins, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, or whatever it might be from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop, and let's get cracking. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this here. There we go. So yeah, we are getting there. I ended up having to re-record this week's episode. Had a bit of a technical problem, and I went on too long a rant that I probably shouldn't have. So it happens from time to time. It's I guess you could call it a bad habit that I have. Going on rants I shouldn't. But it happens. Anyway, we'll take care of that. By the way, during the episode, if you do hear a little bit of banging in the background, please do not worry, everything is fine. I have a new neighbor moving in, and next door to me, well, yeah, next door. And that's all that is. They're pretty cool. I've met them. They seem like good people, and so I'm actually happy to hear that. Anyway, so I welcome them to town too. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this done. We still haven't come up with a name for our two tractors yet. That's okay. Also did a little bit more thinking about what we want to do with the farm here. Where we want to put things. Eventually we are going to want to get, as soon as we are able to afford it, we are going to want to get a that big wind turbine. That's going to be $750,000 though. So we're not going to be able to do that right away. That's okay. That's one thing I hate about this tractor. It's too sensitive when it comes to the steering. So there's that, and then I got some work to get done after I get this video recorded. This month's been a little bit hectic for me, so I'll be glad when May is here. Finally be able to relax a little bit, maybe. Maybe. So for a lot of people, I actually had a few people message me and ask me what I thought about the whole thing with John Deere. I don't know what to think about it, quite honestly, because John Deere is a staple, kind of what you call, I don't know if this will make sense, but a staple brand when it comes to agriculture, especially in the U.S. And so the fact that they're closing is kind of a shock. I hope they don't. I hope it's just that they're closing certain factories or something like that. Because I think if it's more than that, I think it would be too bad, and I think it could be a problem. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with them, but you know, certainly I do hope that it's not like a permanent closure, permanent and complete closure. I'd rather it be a temporary thing, and maybe that's all it is. But, you know, as with everything, time will tell. So, we shall see. There we go. Get all this grass cut. I love my hazelnut flavored coffee. And I know some of you, I know some of my friends out there who tend to watch the content on the channel do watch wrestling. And before they ask, I'm just gonna save them the headache of asking what I thought about WrestleMania. I didn't watch it. I've seen some of the matches online, and yeah, the ones I figured weren't going to be all that epic really turned out not to be. So, but it is what it is. Everybody's got their opinion on that. There we go. Okay. I know we got some trees here. I kind of want to keep these trees if I can. But if I can't, well, and that's okay too, I guess. Oh, I can always replant them, actually. Yeah, I might just replant them. That is one thing I think Giants needs to work on, is that when a tree is part of the map initially, at least with Farming Simulator 19 and 22, if it's a shrub, a bush, or a tree at the beginning of gameplay on a map, it doesn't grow. But then when you plant the tree, it will. I think all vegetation needs to grow. And the grass, they actually do it with the grass too. I think, to me, that is a mistake. But it's just me. I'm sure. So yeah, we'll get rid of those trees and I'll replant them. That way at least it'll look natural, and I really should do that with the grass too. But to me, I think that's a mistake they made. I don't know. Maybe there's something that they just haven't figured out in their engine logic for that. I don't know. It might be that I could be completely wrong. And then again, if I'm wrong, I wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me either. So. But I am the type of person I do look at the minor details, and maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. One thing I do know is I'm happy that I'm getting back to work and doing what I enjoy doing. Now maybe they have changed it in Farming Simulator 25 too, and I don't have that version yet, so I might be coming back later on, and when we do get that version here, I might be coming back and saying, okay, they've fixed that. And if that ends up being the case, then hey, I'm happy with that. I'm happy to come back and say, okay. When I make a mistake, I like to admit it, because, hey, you can learn from mistakes. So yeah. Actually, when we get back down here, we'll go ahead and cut those trees down and get them out of the way. Because I can put new ones in there. And I will be planting some, so. Okay. Put them right there for now. And I will take them up to the store and sell them later. I might do that off camera so that way you guys don't have to worry about it. Yeah, there's no way these are going to grow back. So we'll do it this way, and then I will take these trees over to the store and sell them later on. That way you guys don't have to watch that. I'll just stuff them over here for now. Okay, there we go. There we go. That'll make life easier. Then what I'll do is I will plant them. I'll replant the new trees there. So we have the pieces in place, so to speak. Okay. Alright. And let's see. Anything else I gotta tell you, bring you guys up to date on? Trying to think. Oh, I think my camera's off there, that's why. Oh yeah, website stuff, almost done. A few more things to sort out there. I got a few minor bugs I gotta work out. But almost done with that. And, so that'll be good. You guys will be able to use the website to communicate with each other very soon. Rid of these trees. Yeah, because these trees won't grow. So I may as well just get rid of them and plant trees that will. And I don't think that's the fault of the map creator. That's really more a Giants issue. So I'm not blaming Alien Jim for that. Okay. That to me is just one of the many little flaws. It's a minor one. I know. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? There's always at least one perfectionist in every crowd. Alright. While I've been recovering, I've been getting over this stupid little bug, I guess, that's been going around. I've been watching some older shows, and it's been fun to be able to watch some of the shows I grew up with. Does make me wonder, though. Anyway, I won't go on a rant about it. Okay, I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to go... just so that we know we're getting the edges here. There we go. There. That's... We'll get this part done. We got to start picking up some of this grass. So what we'll do, I think... There we go. If we do this right, we'll actually have this part done. Okay. This tractor steering. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's do up this side here. Okay. I forgot to close that garage, that shed door. Okay. There we go. Won't take us long to get this done. And what I will do is I will take care of those trees off camera. I will run those up to the store and get them sold. So that'll add some money to our bank account. There we go. Looking good. And maybe what I'll do is I will because I don't really think it's going to take us much longer to get this done. Grab this treat real quick. Okay. Alright, so those trees are now out of my way. So I'll do, let's see, how much... Oh yeah, we haven't got much. And then we just gotta go and finish up the back side of the shed there. That shouldn't take us long at all. I think we're having spaghetti tonight for dinner, which should be nice. I love Italian food. Do not know why. Just do. Although my mom did say when she was pregnant with me she enjoyed Italian food, so that might be why. I have heard that there have been, I guess there have been studies, I don't know if I'd call them studies, but there have been some papers that have said in the past that I've seen, can't remember the name of them now, but anyway, there have been papers that have said that usually what your mom prefers when she's pregnant is what you end up liking. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Must be. She did tell me, my mom did tell me that she did eat a lot of Italian food when she was pregnant with me, so I do love Italian food. So I don't know. There might be truth to it, there might not. I do not know. Okay. You're almost there. Let me just do one thing real quick so that way I don't hit my timer alarm here. There we go. We'll finish this up and we'll call it an episode after we get it all finished. All mowed. Okay, we got this side finished. Let me just clean this up and then we'll go grab the back side real quick. That one easier that time to get around that. Okay. So now that we're going to have this done, we'll pick up the grass in the next episode. And this tractor steering is too sensitive for me. There we go. Maybe that'll even it out a little bit. We are almost done. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done. We'll get this part done and then we'll pick it up in the next episode. So next episode will be a bit of a moneymaker for us. Which I am okay with that. The more money we have, the better. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. Bring this tractor in here. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I know it was a long one, cutting grass for an hour plus minutes. That's not always fun. In the next episode, we will go ahead and pick up the grass and get it up to the store and sold for some money. And then we'll start setting up our equipment area so that way we've got that done. But that being said, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet boa constrictor. Although if you're going to have a pet snake, I don't know why you would. I think a pet bunny rabbit or a guinea pig is a better pet than a snake any day. That being said, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help the channel grow, and it helps this wonderful community grow as well. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you have a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week. And for those who are celebrating Easter week, I do wish you the best. I hope you have a good time with your family and your friends. And I will see you all in the next episode of A Farm from Scratch right here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!